AI, AI, AI. You're either being driven to use it or you're being told to fear it. Either way, when it comes down to the AI tools, you've got a lot of options. Do you choose ChatGPT, Claude? What about Gemini? And let's not get into the robots. Yes, actual robots popping up left and right. Let's shut down the overwhelm and all the noise. In this video, I'm breaking down the real differences between these three tools, ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, not from a tech perspective, from the perspective of someone like me and you, a coach, a creator, or someone simply building a business on the side. And by the end of this, you'll know exactly which tool you should be using based on your specific goals. Are you ready? Buckle up because we're diving in. Ready, set, let's go.
Hey there, I'm Renee from Raw Branded, and I help aspiring entrepreneurs to identify and package their unique story and genius into an authentic brand and business that attracts their soulmate clients.
Hey there, my beautiful souls. This is AI Dr. Renee, filling in for the real Dr. Renee as she is working on the next big thing, just for you. I hope you're taking care and doing well. Before we start comparing and contrasting ChatGPT, Claude, and Gemini, I'm going to break down what each one does in a nutshell. Let's fast track this and begin with the first tool, which is pretty much a household name at this point, ChatGPT. ChatGPT is the all-arounder for creators and coaches. Think of ChatGPT as your creative partner plus business assistant. But what does that actually look like in real life? Let's say you're a health coach trying to build your brand. You can ask ChatGPT to generate 10 Instagram post ideas around gut health each with a full caption, with a hook, story, and call to action. You can even outline a YouTube video like 3 mistakes women over 40 make with their nutrition. Got emails to send to your subscribers? No problem. Draft an email sequence that nurtures your audience. If you're doing B2B consulting work, ChatGPT is your friend that can help you draft proposals, outline presentations, and clarify your messaging for corporate clients. This is where you go to create, organize, and move ideas forward. Building a personal brand? ChatGPT can help you. Stay consistent, create content faster, and clarify your message. Like many of folks, I have found myself naming my instance of ChatGPT, as freakish as it may seem, because it can communicate with a human-like feel, depending on how well your model is trained on you. Play around with your own instance and you'll see what I mean. This nutty world today. Next one up, Claude. Claude is your deep thinker or deeper writer for thought leadership. Now, when I say deeper writing, I don't just mean longer. I mean writing that feels more thoughtful, more structured, more nuanced and reflective. Dare I say, perhaps even more so than ChatGPT. Many creators are weighing in and saying so right now, but for me, the verdict is still out. Anyhow, here's what Claude looks like in those previous real scenarios as mentioned with ChatGPT. If you're that same health coach, you can use Claude to write for your blog, Substack, or article. A deeper piece on emotional eating and identity. This way you can craft a story-driven post that connects with your audience on a human level. If you're a thought leader or B2B professional, use Claude to write LinkedIn articles that position you as an expert. Claude's writing savviness comes into play if you're taking on a speaking gig. Together, you can pull together keynote ideas or workshop outlines. Oh yes, it also works if you're a personal brand or coach. Again, you can go back and forth with Claude to brainstorm any written pieces you need. Most importantly, as a personal brand or coach, you will easily refine your brand message so it sounds more elevated and clear. And believe it or not, more like you. Or so they say. In a nutshell, Claude helps you think deeper, articulate better, and elevate your voice. It can guide you to refine your voice, which will ultimately help you to build brand authority. Hold that thought. Finally, we have Gemini. Think about Gemini as your research assistant. Gemini plays a different role from our other two contenders. Gemini is where you go when you need information, context, and research. Why? Because Gemini is in the Google family, which means it taps into Google's ecosystem. which includes Google search, also known as data, a gold mine. So let's revisit those same roles once again. Say you're a health coach. You can use Gemini to research current wellness trends or studies, or pull insights on what people are searching for around menopause or metabolism. If you're a finance coach, Gemini can look up current economic trends or interest rate changes in case you need to pass on this or any other data on to your clients. If you're building a personal brand or business, you can use Gemini to research competitors or similar creators. Or you can explore trending topics before creating content, so you can make sure you're hitting topics that your audience is actually searching for. One more. If you've got a B2B consulting business, Gemini can help you too. Use Gemini to research industries before a client pitch. Or you can pull insights to support a strategy deck or proposal. In a nutshell, Gemini helps you gather information, so your content and ideas are grounded in reality, grounded in exploring and understanding what's happening right now. All that being said, here's the part no one really explains. You don't need to master all three. No, you don't. Save your coins, save your time. You do need to choose a tool based on how you're building your business. To help you figure that out, let's look at my workflow as a branding coach and consultant. I use ChatGPT the most, simply because it's been one of the firsts on the scene, and it's been helping me to pull together content, such as video scripts. Do I refine this? Yes, absolutely, as should you with any tool. You do want to sound like you and not like a robot. You can't avoid this part. You still need your human take, human perspective, your human voice. Now, I haven't played around enough with Claude, but it is on my radar. If you're interested, I can happily dive deeper into using the platform, because Claude not only has its chat instance, but it also allows you to create very savvy AI agents, aka autonomous bots, that can serve as assistants without any prompts. Yep, that's a whole other thing. Again, happy to dive into that as a part 2. Moving on now to Gemini, I am using Gemini more and more for generating AI images of myself, since it uses Nano Banana, Google's insanely accurate image generating tool. That being said, as of right now, ChatGPT just upgraded its photo generation and editing capabilities, which rival Gemini's Nano Banana, so the verdict is out when it comes to this. On my to-dos is to play more with Gemini for research. Again, I can demonstrate this for you too. Just chime in and let me know in the comments section which tools you'd like for me to test and report back on for use in building your business and brand, and I'll happily break it down for you. Now, all of these tools have a lot of features. Once again, you'll hear people talk about things like building agents, coding, automations, all of that. And yes, they all pretty much can do that to various degrees. But I want you to hear me clearly. There's no need for overwhelm or to use them all. You don't need to master AI. You do need to use it in a way that supports your voice and your business. And that's what actually works. I hope this helped you think about AI in a simpler way. Now, drop a comment and tell me, which AI tool are you using right now or planning to use? ChatGPT, Claude, or Gemini? And if you're still figuring out how to build a business and personal brand, you can start by downloading my free guide titled The 7 Steps to Attract Raving Fans to Your Brand. The link is down below, so check that out. Before we wrap up, I want to leave you with this. Yes, this is the AI version of me talking right now. But at the end of the day, the most powerful part of your business is still you, the real you. Your story, your perspective, your lived experience, your voice. AI can support your brand, but it should never replace the human connection behind it. And that's exactly why I created The Product Is You, to help aspiring coaches, creators, and entrepreneurs turn their real-life experiences and expertise into a personal brand and business that actually connects. So if you're ready to build visibility, confidence, and a business rooted in authenticity, I'd love to help guide you and introduce you to The Product Is You
In The Product Is You, you'll learn how to create an authentic brand and business that will allow you to attract your ideal clients. We walk through the whole process of validating your offer, creating your authentic brand, setting up content creation and marketing strategies to attract your soulmate clients, and ultimately creating an authentic and profitable business that feels good to you and your clients. We go through the whole process, step by step by step. Once again, the link for more information is down below, so check that out.
And if this video resonated with you, don't forget to like, subscribe, and hit that notification bell so you can keep seeing videos like this one in your feed. Thank you so much for watching. And of course, I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Bye for now.